How come there is so little knowledge about the PaTaal on the internet? Where do you start the research regarding the PaTaal?
God, I don't know. I don't know. The only information that I have regarding that particular soul group is what I've shared. I don't know if anyone else is actually talking about it. Other contactees or other contactees that are associated with other star groups, I don't know. Maybe they call it something else. Not everyone speaks the same language or expresses it in the same way. That's a great question, Janine. I don't know. I've shared all that I know about that specific group. If I get more, I will certainly share it. But that's all I got.
Is there a word that the PaTaal?
But does the name actually matter?
Exactly.
Does the name? I mean, the name is just a label. What really matters is the intention of the group. That to me is really what matters. I mean, we could call them anything. The Rose Group or the Lilliputans. It doesn't matter. It's just a label. Your name is just a label. Okay? What really matters is the intention of the group. And from my understanding, the intention of the group was to come down and create a permanent shift in this third density holograph to free it to make sure it wasn't stuck anymore. That whatever disease that was here is healed so that the dimensions could lift and move in a positive direction. Because if you look at the universe as an organism, we all have to move together. Because it is alive. Each dimension is dependent on the other. For example, the energy that lights up our stars, it's electrical, and that energy comes from a higher dimension. So there's an interconnectedness between all the dimensions, and therefore they all have to work in some kind of synchronous order and harmony. And where there's disharmony, that has to be fixed so that there maintains harmony. And that's how I understand it all works. So it's more the intention. We call this group the Cabal, the Regressives, the Orion Group, the Consortium. We got all kinds of names for these guys. This group, the Reptilians. We have all these names, and all the names fit, but what really matters isn't the name, it's their intentions towards humanity. That's really, what matters is their intention. And their intention is incredibly self-serving, service to self, and that's what matters. Their intentions is not to actually help humanity evolve. It's really been quite the opposite. So, the name only implies the intention. So, to me, that's what matters. And, I try to remind myself of that all the time. It's not the name, it's the intention. Because the intention is what's it's bending time, it's what's bending light, it's what is creating the friction. It's the intention. So, they're pretty stuck in their duality, in the position and the perspective that they hold. They really, really are. And We need to move beyond. We need to move on. We absolutely need to move on from that perspective.